Welcome back. Senior National Correspondent Steve Osunsami tonight is introducing us to a peculiar singing of hymns that for many is less about religion and more about community. The Sacred Harp is what it's called, and it's most frequently practiced in the South. It's a unique form of a cappella and choral singing of church hymnals and odes in the round that sounds like it should be the soundtrack of a post-Civil War period piece, and indeed dates back to the late 18th century. Today, it's attracting more young people than you might think. Steve Osunsami reports now from Atlanta.
Fa, sol, la, fa, sol, fa.
What's old is new again.
You may tell them, Father.
Sometimes every week.
La, sol, la, sol, la.
In small spaces like this one across the Western world.
When you're actually singing Sacred Harp properly, there's, I guess I would call it a rawness that is not in normal music of today.
It's not always magical, but sometimes it really is.
They bring no instruments, just the human voice. The Sacred Harp, they call it. A style of singing born in 18th century Europe that found its home in the American South. They may look like they're at a church revival, in a square, keeping the rhythm of the hymns with their hands. But there's no religion here.
We sing sacred words, and to a lot of us, it is worship.
Okay.
To others, perhaps not so. We have Jews singing, we have Catholics, we have Christians, we have some Muslims. It doesn't matter.
Helen Brown from Ireland
I think it's about time we sing.
is one of the many singers from across the globe who make the pilgrimage to America nearly every year. Singing at all-day events like this one. From morning to night in a peculiar four-part harmony, with each part singing from their edge of the hollow square.
Before COVID, we would come over 2 or 3 times a year if we could, because this is where the heart of the singing is. I mean, we sing in the UK and we sing really well, but it's not like coming here. The more you come, the more the music gets ingrained in you, and it speaks to my heart.
They sing some of the same old hymns that were in the 2003 Oscar-winning film Cold Mountain. Set at the end of the American Civil War, celebrating a chorus that was accessible to anyone at a time when people were doing well if they could read words, much less music. The Sacred Harp is also the name of their songbook, first published in rural Georgia in 1864. They update the book about once every generation.
This is the 1991 edition. This book has more than 550 songs in it.
Jesse Carlberg, a young father, wrote new songs for the latest book released this fall.
I was a music major as an undergrad. You know, I was in a totally different musical world. I was interested in experimental music, electronic music, and things like that. So this traditional singing where people don't need an audience as an excuse, you know, to get together, but they just want to sing and make music for each other, and it forms these kind of bonds that singers come to feel is akin to family. It was really moving to me.
They say the music on the printed page is easier to read because while it uses the same do-re-mi music structure that many people know, the notes are printed with different shapes.
The fa is a triangle, the sol is a circle or an oval, the la is a square, slightly rectangle, and the mi is a diamond.
The shape tells you how high or low the pitch is. Everyone will sing through the song then on these shape notes. Fa, fa, mi, la, sol, fa, sol, la. And everyone will be singing their harmony parts on those shape note syllables.
So my memory is this is an A in bass clef, right? Okay. So it's still the same A note.
It's the same. So we sing fa, fa, sol, la, sol, fa.
people with no musical training can learn the intervals between the fa and the sol, the fa and the la, etc. And they can learn to sight read music just by shape note.
And you don't even need to be able to sing that well to be welcomed here.
You don't have to have a beautiful voice. You're joining your voice with the person on your left and your right and across the square.
More than 700 people from different faiths and dozens of countries came to Atlanta one Saturday morning to sing from the new edition of their songbook.
The communal part of this is super important to you.
Some people we sing with each other almost every week, and other people we might see just once every few years. But we come to love these singers.
If you sing Sacred Harp, you're my friend, and we love you. It's family.
Where today can folks without any musical training have people welcome them in, say, hey, let's make music together. It's very unusual, but it's something I think that people want.
To connect with real people in person, that's a spiritual experience.
The sound just penetrates you. The sound penetrates you and just makes you come alive.
There's like this tension in it that always releases, and it's just really powerful.
They say here, every voice is holy.
Everybody draws you in, and as long as people want to sing, then they will be welcomed with open arms.
Such powerful harmonies, and it's so great that everybody's welcome. Helen, I might take you up on that. Thanks so much to Steve Osunsami for that report.